This is part 3 of my review video on the ACMER P1 Pro. Now this is a 6-volt output laser, and this is one of the cheapest on the market in 2024. With shipping is £175 to the UK, which is really good value for money. Now on the right hand side, I got my PC, which is running Lightburn at the moment, and the project is already loaded. And on the left hand side is the ACMER S1 Pro, and you can see there's a fan in the front to improve airflow because this machine doesn't come with a air assist. And the timber I'm using is a 2mm MDF. Not the easiest things to cut, but because it's so thin, this machine has no problem cutting it. And I already do a test cut to show, to test out what setting that I need. And with this machine, the setting I'm choose to use is 350 mm per minute at 90% power and 4 passes. Now 3 passes will cut through, but I want 4 passes to make sure everything just dropped out of the cutout. With the focusing distance set correctly, the machine starts to work. As you can see, this is running really slow. But don't forget, this is a budget level machine with no air assist, so this one have to run at 350 mm per minute, which is pretty slow. So I'm going to speed it up a little bit for you guys. Performance wise, I think it works as expected. It's a shame that the budget doesn't reach a level where you can have a air assist, because I can tell that they can really do with an air assist because there's loads of charcoal on the burn channel, but everything fall off the sheet, so I'm happy with that, and the precision is quite high. So next up, I have some balsa wood, and this is supposed to be 1mm thin wood, which is for model crafting, and this is unfinished plywood, which is really thin, and you can see that on the cutting bed I have to use some pegs to hold it down, or else it will deform. Make sure you always level and focus the laser. It comes with this little metal rod for focusing. Now because the material is so thin, that's why engraving and cutting this material is a lot faster. I'm going to speed it up again for you guys to make it faster. Finally, I'm cutting some paper. So this is just white cardboard or white paper, slightly thicker than your normal A4. And this one I'm cutting it with 400 speed and 30 power. I might need to do another one because I think it's not cutting through. Now this setting is from my sister laser of 10 volt. Obviously this is 6 volts, so I might have to adjust the power a little bit. But so far so good. Okay, so here if any pieces of paper fall through the thing, it's okay because I think I only need the frame, which is quite big. Now I do quite like this door trim thing because it does really lay flat. I really have to be careful with this because I really need every single piece of this for later. The house that my sister do sell online come with a plastic film rather than having to cut paper. I'll put the link in the description for you guys. So now it's time to put the model house together, and just to show you how fine the laser cutting is, here is a piece of paper where you're cut, and you're supposed to be able to take the window panels out, so there will be no glass. Hopefully I can zoom in a bit so you guys can see it. That is a tiny sliver of paper left in the middle of the window. All these pieces are cut through, so if I lift it, you will see that the pieces just fall out of the board. And I got a bit of a PVA glue here, which I'm going to go use with a kind of a needle applicator. And I'm going to stick everything together. Okay, so after you glue all the little parts together, this is what you get, a miniature house. And it fits on the palm of my hand. Now if I can give you a little close-up, there we go. Now with a cheap laser engraver, I'm quite surprised that, you know, they can cut so thin. You know, this is kind of a paper slither. And all the little lines engraved on the wood. And then cut out the little square. This is like a little balcony. Yeah, so far, I mean, you don't have to have a very expensive machine to have fun. So I hope you find my information useful. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to my channel and help me grow. I can't wait to see you next time with more interesting gadget. Bye bye.